Hello, what is up everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, what we're going to talk about is the best online businesses that you can start from home and potentially make a lot of money. In fact, I'm really going to concentrate on one business idea because I think that this is the best idea to start in 2020, like especially if you're broke, and keep in mind that this was the case in 2 years ago. It still is, and it still will be the case in 5 years from now. So if you're watching this in 2030 or something, this is probably very, very relevant still to this day. So before, when people wanted to build out a brand, they had to have a ton of money, and this is not going to be the case for this business idea. You could absolutely start with zero money at all, like nothing. Like if you want to put in some more money, I'll explain a way to do that, to actually grow your business. But at first, you don't even have to have any money at all. All you have to do is a computer, maybe a phone that something like that, something that's connected to the internet, and you will be able to make a ton of money. So that business idea that we're going to talk about is actually building your own personal brand. So if you're not aware what your personal brand is everyone has a personal brand, no matter if you have an Instagram account, a Facebook account, somebody on the internet is following you around basically. So, you don't have to be world famous or anything, you already have a personal brand. Now, the idea behind actually building a real one, like a real brand that is actually going to make you money, is to build it the right way. So as I just mentioned, everyone has, an Instagram account or a Facebook account or whatever. Well, at least most people. You might have a YouTube channel, or you might not have a YouTube channel. Most people don't, or they have one, but there's no videos on them. But you probably have a Facebook account where you post some photos of yourself on your holidays, whatever your passion is. On Instagram, you post your photos and things like that. But if you really want to build your personal brand, you have to build it so that it's sellable, that you can actually sell something. So you want to concentrate and niche down. So for example, if you're in the workout niche, that is a really, really broad topic. And by the way, this is an awesome, awesome niche to be in. Like the workout niche is, one of the best out there. So, say you really enjoy working out, then, you might want to help people to do something with that. So, maybe you want to help them build muscle. Maybe you want to help them with the technique of, working out with their own body weight. Maybe you want to do that, help people lose weight. Maybe you want to help people, you know, have, better cardio or something like that. And you want to concentrate on that because, the more you niche down, the more you're going to have a dedicated audience. For me, for an example, I help people build, online brands, like actually making money online with your own personality and things like that. So that's something that you can go into as well if you're interested in doing so. You have to learn the ins and outs of it because obviously, you're not going to teach people something that you don't know about. But keep in mind that if you know a little bit about something, then you can still teach people that because most people, a lot of people are going to be behind you. So if you started a week ago, then you probably know something that the people that haven't started yet don't know. So you can help teach that. For example, if you know how to cook, you can do that. If you know how to, work out, as I just said, there's so many things out there that you can actually build your brand on. So that's the niching down part. Because niching down, I spend quite a lot of time on this video talking about that because I feel like that's one of the most important things. The next thing that you want to do is actually build some sort of social media following. So, if you have an Instagram account, you can do that, or you can build another one. Because if you have an Instagram talking about, having photos with your friends, going out drinking or whatever, and by the way, you can actually monetize that as well, because you can, help people find the best bars out there. Keep in mind that I'm filming this video, all the bars are locked down, I'm locked down at home, so, you know, most people are in that case, but it won't last forever. So if you're watching that later on, or you're thinking about doing that, you can actually monetize the way that help people find bars, how to find bars, how to meet people, how to go out and find the best. If you know something about that, you can do that. But I'm just going to use this example so that you can kind of understand what I'm talking about. So if you have an Instagram account where you're showing people like that you're going out and drinking and having fun with your friends, awesome. There's no problem with that. However, if you want to build your niche on something completely different, and it doesn't have to be something that's not compatible with that, but it's something completely different, you want to create another Instagram account. Because if you're just having this Instagram account, chances are you have your friends following you, your family following you, and people that are potentially not interested in doing that. By the way, I would still suggest that you tell your friends about what you're doing, but you know, if you have, like, Instagram will understand that you have, like, these are the kind of people that are following you. So if you build a real brand on something totally different, you want to follow people around the same niche and have people in the same niche following you, so that Instagram will understand that these are the kind of people that they want to show your account to. Now, I had Instagram as this example, but keep in mind that it's exactly the same whether you're doing Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, you name it. Like this, you can, like, that's how it works basically. No matter what, even if it's TikTok, same idea. You want to have the right people following you, because then that will grow. YouTube will understand that you want to grow on that platform. Okay, so that's something that you want to create, have the right people following you. Now, the next idea that I want to bring to you is have something that's actually searchable, in the best case. Because if you want to have just your Instagram and your Facebook accounts, your Facebook group or whatever, that's awesome. Like, this works 100%. There's nothing wrong with that, except for one thing. And that one thing is not to say that you shouldn't use it, because it absolutely works. A ton of people are doing it. If you want to go down that route, do this, but keep this in mind. What you have to keep in mind is that it's not searchable. So if you have something on your Facebook group or your Instagram account, even if people are following you, they'll see your post when you put it out. So say you put it out today, next week they'll probably never find it again, or new people are not going to find it. However, if you create something like a blog or a YouTube channel, and in my opinion, these are the best ways to do it. If you create a blog or a YouTube channel, and keep in mind that, if you create a YouTube channel, it's going to be hard at the beginning to film yourself. It was for me, it was for everybody else that's done this before, but it gets easier over time. So don't get locked down in the, I'm too shy or something like that. By the way, I'm a very shy person myself. I don't like talking in, with big groups of people, but that's just something that you get through and you start talking. So the first video, just put it out there if you film yourself, and if that's the way you want to build your personal brand. So with that in mind, if you want to create a YouTube channel or a blog because you're better at writing or whatever, people are actually going to be able to find you a lot better than if you weren't doing that. So, for example, if I put out a video, or if, you've done this before, you've been searching on YouTube for different videos, and there'll be videos pop out that have 2, 3, 4, 5 years that are 5 years old and that still come out in the search, because that's in the search engine. And YouTube is the second biggest search engine in the world. The first one is Google. So keep in mind that, YouTube belongs to Google. So if you search on Google, there's a good chance that if something is relevant on YouTube that's more relevant than something else, it will pop out. Like, I'm sure you've seen that before. If you search regularly on Google, you will find a YouTube video sometimes, not all the time. So with that in mind, that means that people are able to find you years from now. So at the beginning, if you film a YouTube video or you put out a blog post, you'll have to actually build your audience. And if you want to help, like I've done my video on how to get to over 100 subscribers. You can watch that video, but there's a ton of videos out there. I'll actually pop it in the description, sorry, if I remember how to do so. But if I remember to do so, I'm starting to get, not being able to talk properly in this video, but, I'm still going to carry on. So, you can, at the beginning, it's going to be very hard to grow, but the more you do it, the faster you're going to grow, and, it's basically exponential. So at the beginning, it's going to be very steady, and then it's going to pick up and go really crazy, like really fast. So some people have been doing videos for 3-4 years, and they're gaining 2-3 subscribers a month, like, really low numbers. And you might be gaining even less at the beginning, but that's the idea. And then after a while, it suddenly picks up, and they're gaining 1,000 subscribers per day, because that is just how the YouTube algorithm works. That's most likely how the algorithm works on, on Google as well. If you put out several blog posts, I haven't got a blog, but you get the idea. So, all these platforms that I just talked about, they all work, and you don't have to just pick one, but you have to pick the main one. The one that's, you're going to post, however it may be. For instance, if you're doing YouTube, I post, once a week, maybe twice a week, I'll get onto that, but, at least once a week, and it's going to be every Tuesday. But, if you're doing this on Instagram, you have to post every day. And if you post on YouTube and you have more time, maybe you can post every single day. I actually did that, a while ago when I was on this channel. At one point I was filming videos I was putting out videos every single day, 7 days a week, and I did that for quite a long time with never missing out a single video for, quite a few months. But, I wanted to build something that's a little bit different. So I'm doing this once a week, and maybe I'll get onto twice a week. So once that you've started to build your personal brand, and you're putting out value, helping people out, that's the main thing that you have to do. And by the way, helping people out could be entertaining people. There's no problem with that. But you have to help people out. Help them in something that they need help in. So, maybe it's, getting in better shape, making more money, making extra money, saving money. I'm in the make money niche, but, you get the idea that you have to help them in a certain way. So once that you've established your brand, and you don't have to have 1 million subscribers, I actually have another video, which, if I remember, I'll put that in the description as well, that, is how to make money with a small channel. So you can do that. I started making money with this channel when I had, I think, 12 subscribers. So you can get it in the way quite quick. So you do that, and then you start to sell things, because at 12 subscribers, and it's still the case now, I haven't got 1,000 subscribers and 10,000 hours of watch time. I'm trying to get there, so make sure that you subscribe, smash that subscribe button, because I'm trying to get to that point, But even before that, and even once you get monetized, you still want to make money another way, because YouTube, you know, pays you some money, but you want to make that extra money. You don't want to rely only on that. So what you can do is affiliate links, or maybe some courses. Keep in mind that if you're selling something, you want to make sure that you use it, make sure that it's a good product. If you use it, there's a good chance that it's a good product, but you know, at least make sure that it's a good product. I only sell things that I actually use. For example, sales funnel, which I'm going to get into, but this video is getting kind of long, so you know, I won't keep it too long. But you know, make sure that you sell something that you like, that works for you. And if you're making a course, make sure that it's a good quality course, because if you're selling something that's really good, that you put your heart and soul into it, that you didn't just put out to make money, then you know, people that buy your course are going to talk about it, and they're going to say, this is an awesome course, I want to buy it. Like, I bought it and it's a great course, and they're going to talk to their friends about it. They might be talking about it on social media and things like that, and that's the way that you're going to get even more customers. So that's, you know, the two things. So if you're selling a course, make sure that you put your heart and soul into it. If you're selling a product, or from, you know, affiliate marketing, just like I do, make sure that it's a product that at least is good, that you know it's good, but at best that you actually use a lot. Like, for instance, I use Builderall. So that's what we're going to get into. At the beginning of this video, I was talking about, you know, selling something that you really like, that you believe in. At the beginning of this video, I was talking about, you know, you can do this for free, but once you have just a little bit of money, you don't have to have a ton of money if you're, you know, if you're buying something like ClickFunnels or something like that. But if you really want to make money, you actually want to get people through a funnel. Now, I'm not going to get into, you know, sales funnels a lot, because I have a whole playlist on that, so you know, check that out. Make sure you do that. Actually, it can be very interesting for you if you're not unsure either why you should build a sales funnel, or how to build a sales funnel, because I actually explain step by step how to do that. But you want to build something that basically a sales funnel is. First, there's the entry, just like I've been talking about from the beginning of this video. So YouTube, Facebook, blog, Instagram, Snapchat, if that still exists, whatever, um, you know, TikTok, whatever it may be. And TikTok is probably not the best way to do that, but you should still do that so that you can get your traffic to other sources. So make sure you have a TikTok. But, you know, if you have that, then, you know, people are going to enter that. Then you give them something for free so that they enter the email and things like that, and then you can promote something to them, and you have them as a customer, instead of having something like that, you know, you have a YouTube video, they watch your video, and then they forget about it. But if you have if you know, if they're your customer, then you can, you know, tell them that you have a new video out, that you have something else out, that, you know, all these different things that you want to do. So, you know, basically all I'm telling you to do is basically build your personal brand and have something to sell. That's kind of the point I wanted to make in this video. I wanted to be a bit more detailed than, you know, saying it in 2 sentences, because, you know, I hope you got some value out of what I was talking about, and that's how you do that. So I hope that, you know, you got a ton of value in this video. I really wanted to make it the best possible. And again, I'm trying to get 1,000 subscribers and 10,000 hours of watch time. So make sure that you absolutely smash that subscribe button. Make sure you leave a comment. You know, tell me what you thought of this video. Tell me what you want to see next. Anything I want to see in the comments, and I respond to every single comment. So with that being said, I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.